You are not starving for food. You are starving for light, for information, for code, for the molecular instructions that tell your cells whether to build or to break down, whether to regenerate or to rot. Most of what you eat is dead, nutritionally bankrupt, biologically inert. It fills your stomach, but starves your mitochondria. It satisfies your tongue, but confuses your DNA. Modern food is noise, static, corrupted data uploaded into a system that's desperately searching for signal. But there are certain foods that are different. Foods that don't just feed you, they reprogram you. They carry ancient instructions encoded in their molecular structure. Instructions your ancestors understood. Instructions your cells still remember. This is about one of those foods. The fruit that stopped time in the Vedic texts. The berry that resurrected a dying sage. The single most potent source of bioavailable antioxidants ever measured by modern science. The West calls it Indian gooseberry. The East calls it amalaki, the mother, datri. And if you understand what it does to your cells, you will never look at aging the same way again. Let me show you what's killing you first. Right now, inside your body, there are cells that refuse to die. They've been damaged, oxidized. Their DNA is broken. They should trigger apoptosis, programmed cell death. They should sacrifice themselves for the greater good of your organism. But they don't. Instead, they enter a state called cellular senescence. They become biological zombies, undead, undying, sitting in your tissues like rotting soldiers who won't leave the battlefield. And here's the horror. These zombie cells don't just sit there quietly. They secrete inflammatory proteins. They release free radicals. They infect healthy neighboring cells and turn them senescent too. This is how you age. Not because time passes, but because your body slowly becomes a graveyard of its own cells. Cells that won't die. Cells that won't regenerate. Cells that exist in a toxic liminal state, poisoning everything around them. You feel this as fatigue, as brain fog, as the slow erosion of your skin's elasticity, as the dimming of your mental clarity. Your body is not failing you because of age. It's suffocating under the weight of accumulated cellular debris. And the primary weapon these zombie cells use? Oxidative stress, free radicals, unpaired electrons that ricochet through your system like molecular bullets, tearing holes in cell membranes, shredding mitochondrial DNA, breaking down the collagen matrix that keeps your skin taut and your joints flexible. Every breath you take generates free radicals. Every meal, every stress response, every exposure to pollution or blue light or electromagnetic fields. You need antioxidants to neutralize them, but not the synthetic garbage in your multivitamin. Those are dead molecules, isolated compounds ripped out of their natural context. Your body doesn't recognize them. It can't use them. They pass through you like ghosts. What you need is living information, whole food intelligence. And there is no food on earth that delivers this with more precision than amla. Let me tell you what this fruit actually is. Amla contains more vitamin C per gram than any other natural source, 20 times more than an orange. But that's not what makes it miraculous. Synthetic vitamin C degrades the moment it's exposed to heat or light. It oxidizes. It becomes useless. Amla's vitamin C is different. It's protected by a unique class of tannins called amblycinin A and B. These molecular bodyguards stabilize the ascorbic acid, allowing it to survive cooking, drying, even boiling. The vitamin C remains bioavailable, intact, potent. This is why the ancient Ayurvedic formulas could preserve amla for years and still access its power. They understood something modern food science is only now rediscovering. Structure matters. Context matters. Nature doesn't make mistakes. But vitamin C is just the entry point. Amla triggers something deeper, something encoded in your evolutionary biology. When you taste something intensely sour or bitter, your body interprets it as a signal, a biochemical alarm. It thinks you've just ingested something potentially toxic, and in response it activates survival genes, sirtuins. These are the longevity genes, the cellular repair enzymes that regulate aging. They control how your DNA is expressed. They decide which genes get silenced and which get amplified.